what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome on back to another Disney Infinity unboxing. This one most likely, again, never say never, but most likely probably going to be my last Disney Infinity unboxing, which again, unboxing, not video. But of course, today we're going to be taking a look at Phineas and Agent P from Phineas and Ferb, of course, the Disney show. Now, right kind of as a bit of a warning, I've never actually seen the show, so I can't really kind of like comment on whether or not the characters look accurate or anything like that, so my apologies. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, well, Blitzwinger, why the heck would you buy the characters then? Especially at $30, which you can see right there, which was kind of pricey. I wasn't really expecting to spend quite this much, but you do get two exclusive... what are they called? We get a Ferb texture set and also Skydome power disc, which is pretty cool. But I would have loved to obviously pay me maybe kind of closer to like 25, a little bit lower, but overall not too shabby considering you get some power discs. Now, of course, you might be wondering why the heck did I pick this set up? Well, these were the two final characters that I needed for my Disney Infinity collection, and when I finally ran across them today, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick these guys up to have a complete collection, and that would make me feel really, really cool because I completed the whole set, which is pretty gosh darn awesome. So, of course, we've got Agent P, Phineas, as I said before. Nice art for both of them. Phineas freaks me out. I don't know why the art is backwards. I think that this should be here and then this should be here, but I guess it wouldn't make sense because then he'd be kind of like looking off the packet. Well, I don't know, but I think these are supposed to be flipped, at least in my mind. Of course, we can see all the goodies inside, which we will take a look at in just a moment, but first, let's go ahead and flip this over. You can see a really nice shot of the two here as well. You can also see Phineas in-game, which looks pretty gosh darn cool, but honestly, I don't know why those eyeballs are freaking me out. You'll see it on the figure itself. And then, of course, we also see a nice group shot of all the different Disney characters or Disney Infinity characters that are available for purchase. Now, I have unboxed every single one of these, and have done videos for most of them. Still a couple more videos that I need to get together and get out, but that will happen in due time. That being said, though, of course, let's go ahead and get these guys out of package and take a look at the figures themselves, shall we? So I've got my trusty knife, of course, to help me on out. Now, if you're going to be using a knife, please be very, very careful. And obviously, if you're a kid, then just ask for your parents' help if you're going to use a knife. Otherwise, I think you should be able to open it on your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this out. We've got our little instruction booklet, and let me just set this box aside. Alrighty, sweet. So first off, we've got the card here, which looks really cool. So we get both Phineas and Agent P on the exact same what is it called? The card, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming if they release these as individual figures, which apparently they might do because right now this is a GameStop/EB Games exclusive. So if you're looking for these guys like I was, don't be looking at anywhere but the GameStop and EB Games. At least at the time of this recording, that's where you can only get these guys. Luckily, at my local EB Games, they had two of them, so I picked up one and was very, very happy with that. And then, of course, on the back, you get a little code that you can enter and another picture of both characters. We get the little instruction booklet, of course. Then we get our two power discs, not just one, but two, which is pretty sweet. Which actually is awesome because it kind of raises my power disc collection to, I think it's like 4 or 5 or something like that, but not very many. Alrighty, so first up, we've got the this is probably the Skydome power disc, I would assume. So we've got the Skydome power disc, I would imagine. And then, well, even though both of them seem like paint jobs. And then the other one here is actually the Ferb texture pack. So pretty gosh darn cool, I would say. That looks really, really cool. I'm assuming the Skydome because I can see some buildings here, so that's my assumption there. But pretty cool. Of course, nothing too fancy about these, but they are obviously cool shape and a nice sticker at the front here. But then, of course, we get to the best. The meat and potatoes of the unboxing, so to speak. I think this box just farted. I heard it go like... That wasn't me. Alright, so we've got Agent P and the one and only Phineas, of course. I don't know who Ferb is then. I'm not sure. Again, never seen the show, so I'm not 100% certain. Okay, so those eyeballs freak me out, seriously. That just looks terrifying. I mean, look at that. Like, I am looking at you now, and forever. That just looks really, really freaky. Those eyeballs, I don't know, they freak me out quite a bit. Especially if you look at it from here, then it's even more freaky. But nonetheless, of course, he's got what seems like almost like a Pinocchio-type nose. I wonder if he lies a lot. He's got some nice hair there, and overall, a pretty cool-looking character indeed. Definitely very kind of colorful and animated in his persona, so I definitely like that quite a bit. So this would be, of course, I think this guy's name is Phineas. So, next up, we've got Agent P, who's absolutely awesome-looking. And I do like the design on this character, and it seems like his weapon actually involves him throwing a fedora. Actually, let me read this specific name for you here. Flying fedora to knock down obstacles and opponents. Meanwhile, Phineas's weapon is actually smack down obstacles and opponents with scorching fast baseball shooter. Sounds fun too. Alrighty, so there you go. That is Mr. P, or Agent P, and of course, here's Mr. Phineas and the 2 power discs that come along with the set as well, which is pretty awesome. And all in all, a pretty gosh darn cool set. I would say that I would have preferred to pay a little bit lower for it, maybe even, I don't know, I mean, if the power discs are cool, then it kind of makes it more justified, because usually you would pay like $5, at least in Canada, for a pack of 2 power discs, and you would typically pay kind of around $13 or $12.99 for each figure. So technically it's kind of still a decent deal, but I don't know if the power discs are cool or not, and that's why it kind of hindered my purchase decision, let's put it that way. But that being said, guys, of course, if you enjoyed today's unboxing, please smash that like button, share the videos with your family and friends, favorite videos as well, and of course, stay tuned for plenty more Disney Infinity coming your way. Have a fantastic day, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators.